Hello, everyone. Well, I turned 29 today. It's hard to believe. At one time I said to myself, if my life didn't start to significantly change by 26, I'd go crazy. Well, here I am, 29, and it hasn't really changed that much, mainly because I've been so busy with writing and other things, I haven't actually had the opportunity to just sit back and kind of look around and analyze things. It doesn't really seem that long ago that I was 20 years old. And of course, my 19-year-old self or 18-year-old self really wouldn't be all that surprised with the way my life is now. They might be surprised by the fact that I live in a different house because I did not really expect that when I was 19. But everything else is pretty much the same because I always guessed that when I was around this age that I would be in a situation where I would be still struggling as a writer, still struggling to get by, um, and I didn't imagine that I would be selling, sometimes at least a few books every month, although not every month. So things are a little better than how I imagined them, but not by much. And of course, this year when I'm 29, I'm mainly going to be trying to publish the book that I've written. Um, I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of new writing until towards the end of the year, and even then I'll be quite slow at it. So I did a lot of hard work writing when I was 28. Um, 29, 29 is going to be more of a relaxing year for me. Of course, when one is 29, they might as well be 30 because you just think about turning 30 all year. And there's something about 29, I don't know, that just sounds so much older than 28. And a lot of people say, oh, you're still young. The thing is that a lot of times people stop saying that once you turn 30. Um, it's not that I think that I'm old, but it's one of those things where I can see where time flies by so quickly that I'll be middle aged before you know it. And it's one of those things where sometimes you can lose hope because you don't, especially when you don't see a lot of changes. When you think, well, my life was the same 10 years ago and time flew by. Why should it be any different 10 years from now? When it comes to things like getting success or relationships and that sort of thing. And so I can be cynical in that regard, which is why I try to preoccupy myself primarily with my work. Now, as some of you might know, the I will be. I often host a live stream on YouTube, not on TikTok. Sometimes on my birthday, I won't on my birthday, or sometimes a few days after my birthday. And I'll let you know when that will be. But I always do like an annual birthday live stream on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, stay tuned for that announcement. And I guess I will give some other thoughts though, because my I was born the same day as my father. I was born January 23rd, 1995. He was born January 23rd, 1955, and he's nearly 70. My mother just turned 72, so that's also a point of anxiety because they are getting so much older, and that can be a point of anxiety with me, especially like if I ever have let's say a family or children someday. Will they be healthy enough or even around to spend time with them? That could be an anxiety, and so those are the things I worry about whenever I age, and so I have mixed feelings about 29. On one hand, the positives is that by turning 29 is that you can, when the older you get, the more seriously you are taken. So that's the upside of getting older. But there are some downsides as well, so that's how I feel about turning 29.